Hi readers, this week we are continuing to work on fiction writing. It's Unit 4, From Scenes to Series, and this week we are starting Bend 3, which is becoming more powerful at realistic fiction. We're studying the genre and studying ourselves as writers. Are you ready? Let's crush it this week. Clop, clop. Hi there, writers. Since I'm recording this writing video on National Dance Like a Chicken Day, I thought I'd say hi like a chicken. Clunk, 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 clunk. All right, now it's time to get down to serious writing business. This week we will continue with Unit 4, Fiction Writing, From Scenes to Series, and we move into our next bend. This is Bend 3. And the focus of this bend is series writers investigate what makes realistic fiction realistic. Writers, I just want to stop for a minute and say, after seeing the work you have completed in your first box set, which you worked on all last week, I've realized I'm surrounded by true authors. I have to tell you that, wow, the OCPS first grade teachers are super impressed with your writing work. Good job. But writers, you know what famous authors do who write series? After they finish one series, they then write another series, and then another one, and another one. You know why, readers? Readers want more. Once a series is out there and people like it, they want more of it. And guess what? The more these series authors write, the better they get at it. It's kind of like riding a bike or throwing a ball or learning how to dance. Once you learn how to do something, you want to do more of it. And the more you do it and the more you practice, the better you get. When you become a fiction writer, you want to write and write and write. So, your teaching point for today's lesson, which is mini lesson 11, again, series writers investigate what makes realistic fiction real or realistic. Your teaching point today is, I want to teach you that realistic fiction writers often study what makes it more realistic. They call on all their own experiences in life to write stories that seem real to the readers. Let's look at an example of a realistic fiction book. I want you to kind of flip through this. I'm going to come in kind of close to the camera. I want you to see what makes this book feel real. And then after we look at this and check it out, you're going to try some of these things in your writing this week. So this book is called Yard Sale, and I'm going to ask you to flip through it with me, and we're going to peek for things that make this feel real. So right from the start, if I'm looking, I notice that the setting, the place looks real. Looks like a real house that someone could live in. Looks like they're having a real experience, like a yard sale. Looks like some household things. Neighborhood trees, all these details that the author has put in this illustration makes this book feel real. I'm going to read a couple pages now and not just look at the words, and I want you to still take note of, again, the realistic things. Almost everything we own is spread out in our front yard. It is all for sale. We are moving to a small apartment. Small, but nice. My mom told me. She and Dad took me to see it. He showed me the fun bed that came down from the wall. Look, he said, it's right in the living room. It's all nice, I said, but it didn't feel like ours. So, again, this is another setting that stands out that could be real life. This could be a bedroom in an apartment. The characters are ordinary people. There's a mom, a dad, a child. We don't see any aliens or monsters or talking animals. These are all things that make this book feel more realistic. These things feel real to me as a reader. Did you see how while I was reading and then I kind of stopped and asked myself, what makes this feel real? Another thing that I really noticed, even right from the start, is that the characters had feelings. That, to me, is a detail that makes it feel real. Let me give you an example. "You can't take this," I say, pulling on it. "It's mine." "Oh," the man looks surprised, but he sets the bike on the grass. "I'm sorry, I just bought it. Was it not meant to be for sale?" Between the words and the illustrations, you can see the little girl's angry face, the man's surprised face. You can tell that the author is giving lots of details on how someone might feel in this situation, and that certainly makes this feel more real. All right, so now that we looked at some things that famous authors do and illustrators, your illustrations are also a key part in making your book feel real. It's going to be your turn to give it a try. So, are you ready? Today, you will start a new series. Yep, another series. It's going to be fiction again, but this week your teachers are asking you to make it truly realistic fiction. Things that could actually happen or feel real. You are going to use all the tools that we've used in every bend and every lesson of this fiction writing so far. But your focus is also going to be to add in what you learned today. And that is that you're going to make every part of this story feel real. Today, your job is to start a series, but you are going to make it feel real. Are you up for the challenge? I think you are. Happy writing. Off you go.